The last week of the regular season is upon us as Isaiah King and the Miami Dolphins take on the Houston Texans in one of our very last seasons in Madden NFL 16. And this is a huge week for Isaiah because I think he needs about 60 or so yards. That'll give him 2,000 on the year, and he'll be one of the first players in NFL history to hit 2,000 yards in 3 separate seasons. That's just unbelievable. Now here we're in the red zone. Isaiah gets a carry up the middle. He tries to juke his way through, and he's down inside the 5. On 2nd and 3, a halfback toss to the outside. Isaiah has some room. He's trying to get to the edge. He gets slammed into the end zone, but fortunately for us, that is a touchdown. Isaiah, I believe, has now about like 18 or so touchdowns in the season. Getting close to 20, but he needs 2 more if he wants to reach that mark yet again for his career. Now, a lot of you guys are hyped for this series, and I want to let you know again, Madden NFL 17 is getting pretty close, and as soon as that game drops, we will be back out here with a brand new series for Isaiah. I'll have some news on what position he's actually going to play. No news on that just yet. You guys can leave me your comments below and tell me what position you think he should play. I'm leaning pretty heavily towards running back. Some of you guys have said defensive back or kind of safety or something, but we'll hear what you guys want to think, and we'll go from there. But look at this, a good play by Ryan Tannehill. He finds number 17. I believe that's Poole. He gets a big touchdown in the end zone. Look at this perfect route running. Stops on a dime. The defensive back had no chance whatsoever to cover him. Now we're up 14-7 here in the second quarter. Isaiah's back there fielding punts. The old fella, about 26, 27 years of age, is still fielding punts. But look at him. He's going down the sideline. He's got plenty of room, but you have got to be kidding me.
Bruh.
You saw this in the last episode. Our teammates just have this horrible habit of getting blocks in the back. They get cut blocks. All sorts of crazy things that end up doing nothing but horrible things to Isaiah. So unfortunately that punt return is going to be called back. We've got to try and get this offense going. But look at Isaiah, a big run there after another penalty. Here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, Isaiah to the edge, big number 93 misses. Isaiah's going to get himself nearly to the first down marker. On 3rd and 2 with play action here, going to a halfback screen. That one is denied by the big interior lineman. So unfortunately for us, we have to kick a field goal here on 4th and 2. This ball is going to be up. It's right down the middle. That one was probably good from another 10 yards out. So we're on the board again. We're up 17-7. The Dolphins offense is clicking pretty well. But Houston, they're answering right back to us. They scored a touchdown. They're only down 3 with under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Now Isaiah finds himself out to the left-hand side. This ball's thrown deep to the right-hand side. Is going to be caught. This one is going all the way into the end zone. Huge blown coverage by the Houston Texans. I don't know what they're thinking, but we're back into the end zone. Now a turnover by Houston gives us the ball again. Isaiah tries to go up for a big aggressive catch. That one does not work though. So 3rd and 10, 20 seconds left. Going back to the halfback screen. Isaiah's got some room here. Can he juke the defenders out? He gets one. He's going to break a tackle from another one. He gets stopped. We're going to call a timeout here. We're on the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Can Isaiah get it? He's wide open, but they don't throw it to him. Instead, the ball goes to Jeffrey. He's going to get into the end zone, but you got to be a little salty if you're Isaiah. This is your last season. You're trying to get as many touchdowns as humanly possible, but still the team scores, so we can only be what's so mad. Now coming out here, we're back in the 4th quarter. 31-21 lead and the halfback screen. Well, the Texans, they've seen a lot of it, and they know how to stop it now. So 3rd and 17, Isaiah streaks down the middle. This thrown to the left-hand side. This ball is actually going to be caught. The Texans defense ranked 9 in the season. They're not doing too much in terms of sacks today. We've had no pressure on Tannehill, and if we had, Tannehill has handled it extremely well. Now here in the 4th quarter, we are trying to run the clock out. So Isaiah is getting carry after carry, and he's destroying this Texans defense. Another carry, another first down, carrying multiple defenders on his back. Houston is now using their timeouts. We're under 2 minutes. It's 3rd and 6. A pitch to the outside to Isaiah. Can he get to the edge? He does, but unfortunately that spin move is not going to work. So they stop us deep in the backfield. So 4th and 8. We have a 10-point lead. We kick a field goal that makes it 13 points now. With a minute 19, you got to feel pretty good about it. Houston does end up scoring, but fortunately for us, we hold on to the lead. We win 34-28, and we're going to walk out here with a huge win in the final week of the regular season, but it's on to the playoffs now. Isaiah with 34 carries in the day, over 150 yards. Most of those carries, to be honest, kind of came towards the end of the game as we try to run the clock out. But look at the MVP voting and kind of the season stats. We're going to take a look at those. Griffin Lucas had a dominant year. Isaiah King over 2,000 yards again with 18 touchdowns on the year. But Griffin Lucas wins the MVP. And his team had a losing record. Somebody tell me in the comments below if you think that's right or wrong. I think it's incredibly wrong. How can you have a losing record in the season but still win the MVP? Makes no sense. Isaiah does get best running back. He's at 96 overall now, but it's time to jump into the playoffs. Today we're going up against the San Diego Chargers. It's a divisional round. Getting a look at the playoff picture, we're taking on San Diego. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati face off on the other side of the AFC, and the winner of each of those games will face off in the AFC Championship. Can Isaiah get his team back to another deep playoff run? Now Isaiah's first hesitation move there does not work, but it's still close enough for a first down. On 3rd and 2, we try to get to the edge. Isaiah still has a little bit of speed left in those cleats, and he moves the chains for us. On 2nd and 5, going back to a halfback screen, it worked pretty well against Houston until the end, but look at Isaiah, the juke is there, and he puts on the straight line speed. That is exactly what you want to see, a Fred Flintstone heel click there. Isaiah is on fire so far today, a huge receiving touchdown and get his team on the board up 7-0. Now Isaiah's carrying the ball, shows great ball carrier vision and bounces it out to the left-hand side. On 3rd and 8, we're wide open on the right-hand side. Can they get the ball to us? It's a little overthrown, but Isaiah hauls that one in, can almost stay in bounds there. Does get bumped out, but his team is now down inside the 20. Isaiah's going to run around right across the middle. He doesn't get thrown to him, but again, it goes to Poole. Number 17 is a monster. This dude has got so many receiving touchdowns in the year. He's kind of like a young Antonio Brown. Not the biggest guy in the world, but his route running is just incredible. His hands are unmatchable. What a play there by number 17. And with a 14-3 lead, Isaiah's wide open. The ball doesn't go to him. It goes to the tight end instead. He's going to streak down the right-hand side. Gets a first down and a whole lot more. Tannehill has an 80% completion rate right now. The Miami Dolphins are clicking on all cylinders, looking just like they did a few weeks ago in Houston. And with a 14-3 lead, a halfback screen to the outside, Isaiah probably could have bounced that one out a little bit too late there. With 28 seconds left here in the second quarter, Isaiah picks up a blitz. Tannehill throws it deep to the left, and the receiver makes a huge play and gets into the end zone. Ryan Tannehill, I'm almost wanting to call this dude a gunslinger. If it weren't for number 17, though, Poole is getting more receiving touchdowns already. Now, after a penalty, we have the ball back here with 21-3 lead. Tannehill throws it to the right-hand side. It's nearly intercepted, but the receiver hauls that one in and moves it to the 25. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill throws it to Isaiah wide open on the left-hand side. No one is covering him, but that speed, maybe he used too much against Houston because he cannot turn on the burners there. But Tannehill already has over 224 passing yards here in the third quarter. He's going to add to that total here as he throws another pass across the middle for another first down. Here inside the red zone, a pitch to the outside. Isaiah's got some room. He's going to turn on the Jets, and he goes right into the end zone. Barely gets touched. His first rushing touchdown of the day, over 80 rushing yards so far in the ball game. Looking at him here, started 5 for 15, but since then, he has been killing the game. So late in the third quarter, Isaiah tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's a huge tackle there by San Diego. We're up 18 points at this point, but if San Diego can make a stop and get a score, they're right back in this ball game. But Isaiah says, no, sir, I'm not letting you do that just right now. Over 100 yards now after that play. Now Tannehill going to a triple option. He pitches it to Isaiah. Isaiah couldn't even believe it. If Isaiah knew what was coming, he probably could have ran into the end zone, but he hesitated just a little bit there. 390 yards, almost 400 yards by the Chargers today. They came as one of the top defenses. If they keep playing like this, they will not leave as one of the best defenses, and they'll go home because we are dicing them up. A good little halfback toss to the outside, and Isaiah's going to hold the ball up, cross the end zone. That's his second rushing touchdown of the day, and of course, you know your boy Isaiah King is going to dance. So 3rd and 3 with 3 minutes left. We are up huge, 35-10. A great catch there by Isaiah, getting both feet in bounds. The Chargers say he didn't catch it, but the referee has the best call, and he says that one counts, ladies and gentlemen. Another good juke here by Isaiah with 2 minutes left. All we're trying to do is run this clock out. We get enough. The Chargers waste their timeouts. We're going to walk out of here with a huge victory in the playoffs, 35-10 against the San Diego Chargers. Next week it's going to be the AFC Championship, and if we win that, we're going back to the Super Bowl, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We have to win the AFC Championship first, and if we can do that, we'll be up for the final game of Isaiah King's career. He's been killing it. There's a little bit left in the tank, but will it be enough to carry his team in the playoffs? We'll find out soon. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.